Hi everyone, my name is Jun Zoren. I'm an ICSP member representing Chinese culture. I'm from Beijing, which is the capital city in China. As you can see in the next picture, it is located in the northern part of China. Today, I'd like to talk about the family structure in my country. So in China, households are usually made out of parents and their children. Sometimes you can see 3 generations live in one household. So for me, I grew up in a household that consists of my grandparents, my parents, and me. So I was very close to both of my grandparents and my parents because I remember my grandparents just helped my parents take care of me a lot, and they all worked so hard to support our family as a whole. So yeah, it is very common to see, multiple generations live in one household. I'm also attaching one picture that called 全家福, which basically mean a photograph of entire family. So by the entire family, we often means multiple generations in one household. And when people see the 全家福, it always evokes some nice emotions in Chinese culture. However, in my generation, we had this one-child policy from 1980s and lasted 3 more decades until the government announced in 2015 a reversion of two-child limit. So recently just extended the allowance of 2 children, but still for the population control purpose in China. And it's definitely very different compared to my generation to the past generations. For example, both my dad and my mom, they have 4 siblings. So do my grandparents. So the family size were way bigger than my generation in the past generations. I know this video is honored for the sibling days. Unfortunately, I don't have any siblings, but I do have cousins. And I do think it is a cultural thing in my generation to consider cousins as siblings because we all grow up in the household, only have one child, and that can be lonely. And it is very unique in this specific generation in China. Lastly, I'd like to talk about the relationship between parents and the kids in my country. I would say it is an ongoing, intense relationship between parents and children because based on my observation in the US, when kids are older than 18 years old and then they are considered as independent human beings and they go to college with student loans and maybe pay back later. However, in China, it is a responsibility for parents to support their children to go to college financially or other ways. And even after college, even after their children get married or have their own kids, you could still see parents support their children as long as they feel comfortable with. Also, it is very common to see grandparents take care of their grandchildren because by that age, a lot of this older grandparents are have more free time because they're on the retirement stage. Rather than doing something nice for themselves, they chose to contribute their time and money to be involved in their grandparents' education or just simply be there for them. And yeah, I do think that's quite a cultural phenomenon here in China. And I'm really curious to know, you guys' family structure, and if you have any follow-up questions or further questions you want to discuss with me, I've attached my contact info in next picture. So yeah, Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you had fun, and bye for now.